War, weather and more. Okay. Observations. In England today, this afternoon, the Ministry of Defence representative from the British Army was going into the local public building. Tanya, you tell me. What's the time where you are? Give some heart palpitations today. Hi. I can't type. Oh, I'm trying to rest my back. Here we go. Can you hear? Can you hear? Are they meeting me again? Can you hear? Oh my gosh. Did you get any sleep? You did? Okay. Strange. Why can't I hear myself? I'm muting myself. Silly on me. Okay. Strange. I got the sound. That's right. I'm muting myself by mistake. Can't. Yeah, right. So I'm going to screen share UK what it says the British weather. Now that volcano going off again, earthquakes again in Spain on the island, and I don't know what it's predicted to have the effect in the water, and that's going to affect around up eventually Scotland down towards Ireland, that part of England. Yeah. Then they're getting ready. There's subtle things I notice as I'm trying to do paperwork with the BS going on from yesterday. Anyway, there's a guy come out with his, it's a bit unusual, a big vehicle. What colour was it? It's like a darkish blue colour, and it wasn't an army vehicle. It's a bit unusual. And my mate was in the kitchen trying to get me something to eat. Well, it's a bit pointless getting bananas when they split straight away. Anyway, point being is, noticed, it's in about 40s, late 40s or 50s, very well built, you know, strong, healthy, excuse me, had a little, like a smallish laptop in a smallish bag, so the military must be used to tactical provisions. And I was looking at military style stuff, cheap stuff. Can't remember what it was now. Yesterday, so much going on. Anyway, he got out the van and he went across the public building across me where I live. I knew they were planning for something in England. Now, on the Telegram groups, people are chatting from all different parts of the world and saying what's going on in their areas. And there was something to imply, especially for England, that there could be like imply, oh, the kids are now off school, mixing with households, their relatives and stuff for the Halloween period. Don't they like to sacrifice these saints, the Illuminati, whatever you want to call them? And the period will be, got my diary. I do it all the time anyway, but this is more relevant. So we're now on the 19th. So that's next weekend. I had my gut feeling something was going on because of the housing setups and things going on around here. In my situation, that anyway, the bloke with the army uniform went across the public building, and I've got this old piece of document, quotes. During the summer period, they're going to imply, I'm just watching the time, going to imply there's another you-know-what going off because of people mixing during the football and all these stadiums and people travelling for the summer holidays in England up and down the country. And suddenly there's another you-know-what outbreak. Yeah, maybe. And then, of course, here we are, October, coming up for the winter, the dark winter. Are they expecting a blackout? A weather? Something wrong with the weather? Something wrong with the sun to hit Earth? All this frequency attacks. I mean, I'm getting bombarded with very strong radiation effect of what with the 5G. They ramped up the 5G technology. I know that because I'm feeling it on my body, my chest, my heart, my head, and I can taste this metal taste in the air, and I haven't really had my window open much today. So just been doing the detoxing and just trying to rest up, right? Hardly have this Wi-Fi on either. So then it dawned on me, I thought, hold on, that sky looks a bit weird outside. It's about 7 o'clock my time today, and so I checked the weather forecast. My gosh, I can't believe it. And I'm going to show the screen in a minute. I'm resting, and I've had to rest all day in bed again. I can't risk moving much, and because I'm getting the constant twitches on my heart and my chest. So I'm doing everything I can to just chill out, and I don't normally get like, I never get like this. The last time I ever got anything similar like this was 2017. So and then I eventually got hold of a family member down this way, you know who, sort of thing. I can't say too much about it. And my God, has he got BS on his plate. He's, for the sake of that end of England, there's allegedly an outbreak of the young little kids in their school, their age group. They're not that old, but it's not an outbreak of you-know-what. It's more to do with like really intense flu. Real intense flus like the sinuses, coughing, bunged up. So of course, natural remedies. I'd sent a picture and stuff and posted. So that individual, and hopefully he did, I'd offered him a certain small amount so he could get up as soon as possible to a local in his area shop to get some honey and lemon, to start getting that to help break down what's going on in the body. And it's healthy enough to give warm drinks to his daughter. So, and of course it's the immune system being run down. So I said, has that area south of England got any 5G towers? smart, anything extra smart on the building anywhere near. He said it don't look like it because it's a rural area. And I said, what about your neighbours? The new 5G, smart, anything like that? And then he says he was looking at smart meter for electricity. I died of shock. I'm horrified. That is so dangerous. Anything that the he knows about technology. So I'd suggested to get protection ASAP best he can. He's very good at mechanics and things and making things, to put a shielding and get the materials are quite cheap to put around a cage around the smart meter. He's only doing it because of finance. So the war on the weather, the war on people, the war on finance, it is really pushing it in England on top, not just him, but other people. They took the £20 away from Extra Help on the 6th of October. I just looked it up earlier, 2021. That's £80 a month shorter than people were used to. The agenda for the public servants nationally in England is to get everybody so desperate and relying on them. Then I'm back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so whether there's a weather war going on, I don't know. So I'm going to screen share what UK mainstream weather forecast is right now. Either way, I'm going to take it really slow. I have to see how I am at the moment because I'm getting heart palpitations. They're triggering around with their frequency in my chest and it's playing up. Right, so here I go. It's called my office. Let me know. Right. So this is thunderstorms tomorrow. If I don't transit in about an hour, say 9:30, just to get up the road where the shop's still open and get just a few things to tie me over to the end of the week. Because I don't need much. And leave most of my care of my belongings behind here. It's a risk because of home invasions. Because I just post one letter, but everything else I have to wait. Because the setups, it won't matter. Well, it does matter because I still will do it. But I'm looking at this map they're portraying. A brief of it doesn't look brief to me. A brief thunderstorms and very gusty winds may cause some disruptions on Wednesday morning. Well, I've got battery operated lights, wind up lights. I've always been prepared that way and I thought, here we go. So one letter I wanted to get out in normal post today in the letterbox and the rest I just have to wait. Now it goes into implies a small chance that homes and businesses could be flooded. It's happened before. Now down here is Cornwall. This is my son lives down this way. This is Wales up here. This is like central Birmingham. I'm in the middle up here. So you got Ireland up there. The north is not touched, but the way the Atlantic Ocean and the earthquake and the volcano is, this is the Atlantic Ocean and it's affecting it. So whether or not that's got anything to do with it, who knows? Small chance that homes and business could be flooded. Right, spray, sudden flooding could lead to difficult driving. Where flooding or lightning strikes occur, there's a chance of delays and I don't go anywhere when the weather's that bad. Right, so I'm going back on the breakdown. Here we go. And I'm looking at, this is tomorrow, okay? So that was yellow one for thunderstorms. Powers that be like to use that to imply there's a power cut. And it could be more than that to get people to let me out on my flat. And, you know, it's a bit ironic how coincidence the army bloke could be nothing connected. But it's a bit ironic he happened to be going across and look very important. So, early hours, well, for me it'd be early hours, a Wednesday morning at 9 AM to start. And if you're out crack of dawn, good luck, but be prepared. I mean, it will die off, it will get really, because they block the drains. And at the moment, the rain outside, I could have a grabber to pick things up. I might have to take that with me because they blocked the path, blocked the drains. I need to move that crap out the way because it would jam my wheels and wheelchair for my safety. And I don't want to flood in the hallway again. So This was implied from the warning period. Quite heavy amount of thunderstorms. Right? Can't press on and see what else is going on there because it don't do nothing. It dies off from 12 and reasonably until about the evening it starts all over again. So I'm just going forward a bit. Right, yeah. So dies off half the day. But don't forget there'll be a lot of water around, service water. And goodness knows if there's power cuts. So Thursday looks reasonable, but the temperatures are dropping quite quickly now. How convenient when there's hardly any gas, electric about. And the prices is really dropping in temperatures at night. 6 centigrade. Okay. In the day, I'm looking at the top, an average 13, 14 for October. But you're getting, when it gets in the day, it's average. At night, it's dropping quite quick. I'm looking towards the latter part of Friday, it looks clear. But Saturday, here we go. Let's have a look. Sunday. Yeah. And then I'm looking into the beginning of next week now. So, a small chance. It's very unsettled. Very, very, very unsettled weather. And then there's other websites I can see, you know, for future in advance and just like a few days. So let's go back. And then you mix that with, yeah, so tomorrow is the one that's big warning. Thursday's a better, I mean, they claim a better day. Is I want it because it's meant to have been today 19 degrees. I didn't feel it. Tomorrow 16 degrees, right? Forecast. No, am I looking at it right? Yeah. 11 degrees on Thursday. So we're dropping down in temperatures. I'm just going back. So it's going to be very, very potential. You know, it's starting tonight, of course, which is going to be a nightmare. I got a big umbrella, but at night you have to watch the paths because some idiots like to put stuff in the way. And I'd rather go the long way round, up the hill, get a takeaway, go to the shop and come back that way, because it's down the hill with the paths is a bit better than the other paths. Yeah, unfortunately, this time we'll need to go out with the bloody rain. So let's have a look. Bigger screen. See if it gives you further dates. So I don't know what these colours mean because I'm not expert in forecasting. Detailed weather map. Let's have a look. I can't even see if we're looking. July, and my mates can't even order a pizza or anything in. because I need to get some cash in the bank and I can't put it in. It says cloud and rain. Let's have a look. Oh, you press that button. Right. Given the time span to when the rain's meant to be coming. Took it rain on purpose, trick. It's rainy like at the moment. The blue. So I'm looking at this bit now. All this is blue. We're going into Wednesday. I'm looking at now Tuesday. So let me just go into Tuesday. Which is now. I'm gonna play it. Not, yeah, quite heavy rain. Stops about 11. Starts again about 12. So I don't have a good time window. It's a nightmare. Can you go out when it's not raining? Oh my god. To catch the post office will be there's paperwork. The email's gone off, so every now Wednesday, Thursday. I won't be doing Wednesday because of the weather. So I got medical delivery Thursday if they don't mess me about and gaslight me. So no doubt any day any post comes in, right? That's why I was focusing on trying to get the bloody paperwork done today. And then I can't seem to eat anything properly. So I had to just stop because my chest is going 10 to a dozen with my heart. So, and I, again, when I went out before about 8:30 the other night, I don't know when that was that Sunday night? I think it was, to put some cash in the bank. I couldn't bloody deposit anything. I've got a small amount in there just to cover this end of this October month's direct debits. It just have to wait the rest. So the Friday, it might just seem like a day when I can get out to do paying what I need to pay for and get the bits the other bigger items I really need was like a heater, another electrical heater. It's not too expensive around the corner. It's not far away. But in this weather, because it's like a hills and the access isn't great, and you've got bloody idiots with scooters, e-scooters, positioned near drop curbs, it's not bloody safe, especially when it's dark. And it's getting dark bloody earlier now, which is not great. It doesn't normally get dark sort of like 6 o'clock it used to, but now October is getting really sort of dark earlier. Well, the BS lack of sleep, lack of energy is but I managed to eat some kind of fish cake thing. But my mate has just done me some potatoes, but I'm physically exhausted. So I thought, well, it doesn't matter if I have all the electrics off. Tomorrow I'll have to, for my safety, just in case there's a power cut and everything else. So I was just about to check my phone to see what top up. I think I'm right with just one phone, but now the bloody charger wire is a special make. Because also somebody did a video, Mo gave me a link about the ship containers, especially the ports over here in England. They're stacked up, they just got no drivers. So when I was looking to see if I can order a new lead to get it delivered, well, I can't bloody get the cash in the bank to be able to do that yet. So I've got analog, but communications wise I've got the main landline, but I don't use cordless because of the frequencies and the radiation it kicks off with cordless phones as well. So I just have a fixed line, but I don't have extension cords. I've got them, but all these years ago I forgot how to get them all put back in. You know, I've got the stuff that you connect the wire and wire up around the door, but I have to look at health and safety because the wires are my medical equipment, you know. So it's a bit weird, but sort of like there's a lot going on because the potential for another lockdown in the end of next week, and we're coming into November. The date I've got documents off is 11/11/2021 with the national lockdown, or might even just be locals, towns and cities. But it was a bit odd by seeing the army bloke going in full gear. It's like they're planning for something to happen. And if anything big's going to happen, it's always going to be a central area. Not necessarily a coastal area, but for England, it's going to be an area where suddenly, you know, and everything's going on with my personal situation, with assumptions about my flat and about me. And I'm constantly, 2 years now, been doing all these bloody pattern of behaviours by these agents and the housing, etc. And what I said happened yesterday morning. What I needed to get was these tablet things, the natural herbs to help me keep me calm and amongst all this chaos. I've got ordinary radio CDs, meditation CDs, and tapes, battery operated tape recorders, which I need to find those tapes and start playing, and not rely so much on what I've been doing electronic wise, and to reduce my electronic use, and to reduce the frequencies tried, but everything's satellite based, isn't it? So it's, oh my god. And it's like, I went through my paperwork today, and the pattern of all this BS that's going on was so long. And when I listen into a chat on the Telegram group app, a lot of people are waking up to a lot of subjects. It's all over the world, and especially England. Yet, the proposals are to offer certain things for kids as young as 5 years of age that I found out today. 5 years of age, Tanya. And what kind of evil world there is when they go after kids for certain things. So when we know what's going on in the bigger picture, and we see the odd thing or two going on in your neighbourhood and stuff, on top of everything else that's going on, that is a warning. It's like a red card. You need to be aware, just prepare, you know? So I thought I'd just come on and add on to that while it's just fresh in my mind, because I'm preoccupied. I thought, well, I'm just keeping diaries, and you see, it's like a torture chamber here as I lay here with a pulsating my bloody. I swear to God, it's the frequencies are ramped up with 5G and around here for the past 2 weeks, right? And my heart has been pulsating, they're jabbing with their frequencies at my left side of my chest, my heart. Literally since really Sunday, Monday time. It's a bit ironic, isn't it? When that's been going on, it hasn't happened before. As I said, since that date, all those years ago. So it's like you said, all the BS that's going on. So something is being, not just one isolation area in my area, but it's going to be bigger than that. So I just, I was trying to warn my son basically, best I could while the communications is still open, because they're chasing him really seriously financially. I know how to deal with letters and things straightforward like that, with the demands of fiat currency monetary system. I think it's too late. Thank you, Tanya. You have to go. Okay, yeah, no worries. Okay. Alright. So, get wet. I'll get wet, don't I? And let's have a look. Okay. Mm, that's one view. I don't know. Another view. There's another earthquake in Spain and the volcano. Oh, here we go. Cases are rising of you know what in England. Let's have a look at UK mainstream media. Change the subject. The mainstream media live are saying so there was a plane crash. Oh, no, never know. Knew it. Didn't turn. Nothing much going on there. Let's go back. Okay, there's still shortages. Huge warning from the supermarkets. Let's have a look at what's going on with the earthquake in La Palma, Spain. Don't let every bloody stop raining non-stop now. That's going to flood the hallway out. I've got no choice but to sort out the bloody slope area. That's a lot of rain. That's a hell of a lot of rain. Right now, 10 o'clock in half an hour, 2.95 millimetres. That's caused, of course, flooding outside. Okay, I've got no choice but to bloody well get my stuff in a bloody long thing to move the bloody rubbish. We don't get this high amount of millimetres around here. That's going to cause flooding. These, yeah, I just had a gut feeling about this. Right, let's go back to that. Get me old clothes on. That's high. That's a high amount of rain. Okay, I'll stick to the path so I know where the light is. Get my torch. I'll stick local, very local. We don't ever get that kind of rain round here. Okay. You're back again. What, Tanya? Awaken, is it taking over there now? Yeah, it's. I've got the perps, right? Block the drain right outside to my disabled access of the path, right outside the door. So I've got to now. I've got a bigger torch I can put in my bag. I have to leave a lot of stuff behind. And just open it up in a great rubbish bag to protect it from the heavy rain. 2 rubbish bags. I've done this before. And just keep my number on me for the repair people in case there's anything happens to my wheelchair. And stick to the other side of town. It's just like 5 minutes away. The main street. It's up a hill, but the access is better on the path than it is on the opposite side round the corner, because the hill is not too bad coming down, but if you're going up in the rain and where the drains are coming out of those buildings, it's going to flood on the path, so it's going to be dangerous for my wheels. So I have to go a different route and go very slow, and all the lights are very bright at the street just opposite me around the corner where the pubs and clubs are. It won't be that busy this time of night, and I'll go the long way around that way, very slow, obviously. And I have my grab stick. I've got a special mobility stick with me, because if there's a flood and I come back, because these lights are meant to be working on the building at the top of the door so you can see where you're going. At the back and front of this access point, this block of flats, they deliberately haven't got them working. It's unsafe. So I always have these extra things in the winter time on me anyway, being prepared for this kind of scenario. And I've got extra batteries for the push button lights I've got, like a camping type lights. I can't carry the camping version. I carry one of them with me because it's a smaller version, and that's really a strong light. So I can use it in my palm of my hand and actually shine it down on the floor to check there's nothing in my way, because when it's dark and wet, you could have twigs or leaves, and you have to be damn bloody careful. So even for people with buggies and people that are not very good on their feet, have to be careful. And I know where the flooding could be, because this area is built on a slope, and so the access water off the road and the paths will come down this pathway outside behind me. Ah, day in the life. The other lady that is round the corner, right? Waking, is it taking over there now? Is that the rain? Hold on. Am I hacked into? Am I speaking to myself? Oh, too many tabs. Let me close the tab. I have to turn my Wi-Fi off in a moment. Oh, you're not even there. I thought you were. You've had a shit day. I'm sorry to hear that. What do you mean, Oh, she's not there. What did you mean? If you can hear me, if you come back, I am back. Waking, is it taking over there now? What, the weather? Yeah, it is. I didn't know they got a Twitter. Somebody's hacked into my account, I reckon. This Melon app. We support Twitter now. Well, you're not going to bloody have me on bloody Twitter. Right. Okay. Turn up your heart. I'm going to switch off now. And just switch all the internet off. So, I don't know what time difference is now. We all in Wednesday already. So you've got better weather conditions, I assume, in Australia. I'm hacked anyway. Okay, Tanya, blessings to you. I've got to go.